Happy Captain Picard Day, everybody! Although technically it's on star date 4745 7.1 or June 16, although there is debate on the whole June thing, but that's what Trekkies do, we debate.
Geeks of the Week.
Steph is going to Anime California this weekend. It's in Anaheim. There's going to be Melf action. She's going to ask Levi for one of the days. You need to check her out because at some point later on in the future, she's going to do Chicken Levi and she's going to change the game. Change the game. Jake, let that spider bite you because then you get spider powers and you'll never have to adult. I think that's how that works. I'm also very excited for season 2 of Hey Q. When that comes out, we're messaging each other a lot, bro. Like the football season's starting, basketball season's gonna start, baseball playoffs are coming, and I'm over here excited for my volleyball anime. I can't wait. Lulu's going to Game On Expo this weekend. She's gonna be judging, paneling, awesoming. Is that a word? I don't know, but she's gonna be doing it because she's awesome. Anyways, I know she's excited for this expo, and I hope it goes great for her. Did anyone check if we saved Nikki from the monster? Someone needs to get on that. I'm not too worried because knowing her, she made friends with it. She is super friendly, guys. You don't even know. They're probably having tea parties for all we know. I totally believe that. Okay, I'm not really celebrating Jean-Luc Picard Day. I did want to talk some Star Trek. But before I do, let's talk Patrick Stewart. This week in his new series premiere on Starz titled Blunt Talk. He plays Walter Blunt, a bombastic newsman. Think O'Reilly, Pierce Morgan. So far, one episode in, and it's really funny. It's more character driven than plot driven. I think it's the interaction between these absurd characters that's going to draw you into the series. Think Newsroom without the gravitas, although Patrick Stewart could have done that because he's gravitas as fuck. Okay, first scene, I won't spoil it, but Trekkies, you will smile. It was really cool. Let me know who's watching it in the comments below. Are you interested? You should be because, like I said, it's comedy. Just so good. So good. Stewart is the man. I love him. This is a topic that I've always wanted to do, and I realize I haven't, and there's no time like the present. So I've shared my love for Star Trek on this channel, but I don't think I've ever given my reasons why or shared some of my favorite episodes. Let's start with my favorite of the series is Next Generation. All the others are excellent, and I love all the captains equally. Kirk, Picard, Sisko, Janeway, Archer. But I have a special place in my heart for Picard and Next Gen because that was my introduction into Star Trek. And it did what a science fiction should do. It made me wonder, think, contemplate. It expanded my mind. And on a personal level, it really helped me during some dark times. And certain episodes changed the person I am. It added to my personality. Like, how many fictional things can you say that about? Not that it affected you emotionally, but it changed the person you are. And that is so rare. So, here's two of my favorite episodes that did that for me. This episode is about Q getting thrown out of the continuum and asking for asylum on the Enterprise because he's tortured and hounded a lot of alien races and he knows they're going to come looking for him. Quick side note, Q is part of a race of omnipotent, immortal beings. They have been shown to have the power to do anything. Okay, back to the episode. So Q is feeling physical feelings for the first time, like hunger, sleepiness, etc., etc. And during this time, it's Data who guides him on how to be a human, which is really ironic when you think about it. Data at some point saves his life, and the episode ends with Q regaining his powers and giving Data a wonderful gift. Sometimes I battle with depression. It's something that could creep up on you for no reason. And then when things go bad, it's just so easy to fall into that pit. It could be anything from a wave of sadness that engulfs you to like this painful hurt. And you really just want it to go away and you wish it to go away. And to me, there's scales. And the bottom one is feeling numb, where you feel nothing, you care about nothing, and then scary stuff starts to pop into your brain. And to me, I imagine that's how Data must feel at times, in the sense of He has no emotions. He has no feelings. Even though he aspires to be more human, that's the great thing about him. But essentially, he feels nothing. And in that episode, Q's gift was to make him laugh. And it made me think of the emotion of laughter, how even if when something hits you the right way, you can't help but to laugh. And you might not want to, you might be in a place in your life where you don't feel like it, but if you found something funny, even if it was a little chuckle, eh, you're gonna laugh and you can't help it. And I thought that was such a great thing. And it gave me hope that one day I will laugh again. And that was such a powerful thing for me at the time. And it's an episode that I still go back to and I think of when I just really just sad and down on the dumps. So that episode just has helped me a lot. Captain Picard gets hit by a probe and it sends him into a state of dream where he isn't a Star Trek captain. He isn't Picard, but he's living someone else's life. And that's all I can say about it. And I have to be vague because I totally feel this is a standalone episode where even if you haven't seen any of the other previous seasons or know much about Star Trek, you could jump into this and totally get what's going on. You will understand it and you will love it. Since I don't want to spoil it for you, I really can't go too much into it. All I can do is implore you to watch it. When I first saw it, I totally understood it, but I saw it again maybe like a year ago, and it hit me on a completely different level. I started to get emotional. I honestly almost cried. I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. Like that end scene where Picard's in his waiting room and Riker hands him the thing. Oh my god! Like, oh my god, that was so beautiful. And the message of that episode, to live your life, to find joy and happiness in it. It's just amazing. Freaking Patrick Stewart did a superb acting job. How the fuck didn't he win an Emmy? I do not know. It's one of the best episodes, not just the Next Generation, but in all Star Trek. Those are two of my favorite episodes. Trust me, I could have picked 20 more. I could have gone all day with this, but time constraints. I could only focus on two. But yeah, let me know in the comments what are some of your favorite episodes of Star Trek. It doesn't have to be Next Generation. It could be any of them because I love engaging with Star Trek fans. I love hearing what some of their favorite episodes. So yeah, make it so. Engage. So that's it for me. Remember to like, subscribe. By the way, I noticed we almost have 2,000 subscribers. That is spectacular. I have no idea how that happened at all. It's not because of me. Anyways, check out the other more amazing, great geeks, and fare thee well. One more quick thing before I go. 2 years ago, I took one of my most favorite pictures at Kamikaze because they had the chairs from the Bridge of the Enterprise from Next Generation there, like the actual chairs and the whole, like almost the whole setup. And I got to sit in the captain's chair, like, holy shit. I got to sit in the captain's chair and I took a picture with Steph and Nikki, and they were also in Star Trek gear. And that doesn't happen without Steph encouraging me to go and go dressed as that. So thank you, because as you guys know now how much Next Generation means to me, and that doesn't happen without her. So seriously, thank you, Steph, for that. So I love that picture. And I got to sit in the captain's chair.